our community actually has its own set of personalities.
Mhm.
These two included.
Okay.
Just like how other games work, you know who to watch out for.
All right.
And we're in for a treat. We're actually watching two very good guys.
Nice. It's down.
And I'm talking
Who's
about
your character?
uh, this guy, the the narcoleptic vampire.
This one with
Yeah,
does he have
no,
an eye
her
patch?
name's Elisa.
Oh.
I wish they could highlight that, but
Let me see.
maybe some other time I can show you. Yeah, another one of those weird characters that they came up, a narcoleptic vampire.
Very interesting.
See how cool is that vampire who sleeps a lot. So, J9, Jet Mishima, these are guys who are turning caliber, who they can beat Koreans and Japanese.
Oh wow. And they both use the same character.
And, I think something happened.
Oh, okay.
Uh, Technical difficulties, I guess. Okay, I want to know to what extent is your knowledge of the game? Do you see how those guys, how their characters move?
Sorry.
Do you notice how their characters move? How they bob their heads up and down and stuff like that? Like that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's called a wave.
Okay.
Um, well, it's called a wave because it's self-explanatory. They're making waves, but that's basically how you could tell if it's a high caliber match.
Oh, okay.
When they twitch like that, when they're backdashing, they wave like how they did earlier when they move forward, and just like that, a round is gone. Um, are you still gonna be around when top eight is up?
When what?
Are you gonna still be around when top eight is up?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
I intend on staying for the whole
Because
tournament.
that's where usually the good stuff happens,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
that's where
For
people
sure.
get really rowdy.
Yeah, for sure.
See how that
Mhm.
guy right?
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could move like that. How am I doing with those shoutcasting so far?
Well, I'm taking everything in.
Okay, anything that to make you uncomfortable. So back four. Oh, ever heard people do shoutcasts for Tekken before?
Do what?
Ever heard people do shoutcasting for Tekken before?
No, 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 never, never.
It's
It's my
you'll
first time.
find it weird. They're gonna be saying some numbers.
Like,
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
which?
Remember how I told you earlier that the button works with just people pushing buttons,
Yeah.
controlling each limb. Uh, if if they're gonna talk about the moves, the command list, it's a bit of a mouthful. If you're gonna talk about press the left punch and right punch and left kick, you're just gonna hear them talk about
The,
that's 1, 2, 3 or one, two,
oh,
four.
so each limb corresponds to a number.
Yep.
Okay.
Left punch one, right punch two, left kick three, and
Okay.
so
Interesting.
if you'd get a chance of watching and hear the commentator saying, "Oh, that's down two."
I've actually just been watching from on the stream outside because right now the room where everyone is like where everyone is competing is actually very tight. That's how many people are here today.
How'd you find the place though?
I like it. It's really food's good.
Oh, that's
Secret base is awesome. That was a plug, guys.
thank you. But yeah, it's we appreciate how people get the same
Mhm.
sentiments, same feedback. So we look forward that more tourneys like these happen in the
Yeah,
future,
most definitely.
and then maybe an
There
expansion,
shall be more.
an expansion with the place perhaps.
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be awesome. An expansion,
It's
accommodate more people.
mm, so I'm quite sure that we'll be aiming for more heads compared to what we have
Mhm.
today.
You guys just open another branch.
Uh, I guess that's something I can't answer in my boss's behalf. But yeah, that's a good idea. What happened? The other guy changed characters. Kazumi. Okay, since we're talking stories, Kazumi Mishima,
Yeah.
you noticed how old Heihachi is? That's his wife.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember her vaguely.
You see how his taste in girls is?
Hmm.
Very young looking for, I think she's around 70-ish.
Oh really?
Hmm.
Yeah, Sonia. They were talking about the voice actor for Heihachi died
Yeah.
died twice. Well, not. There were two voice actors.
Yeah.
The one recently and the one before him both passed away, and they were talking about like, oh, there must be a curse for any act. I mean, that's actually not funny, but
Yeah.
yeah, they're talking about the Heihachi curse.
The first
I found
voice
that very
actor
entertaining, actually.
just died right when the installment prior to this came out, Tekken Tag 2.
Oh.
And now they hired a new one, and this is the latest installment, and that guy unfortunately kicked the bucket himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good observation. Yeah.
They had a lot of the conversation that happened earlier. I actually learned from it. I was like, oh, this is very interesting. I'm sure the people watching who probably know all of this already. It's not interesting, but it was very interesting for me to like kind of catch up on my Tekken my knowledge of the game.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna be expecting more from you the following events, I guess you'd
I
have to
promise
brush up
I'll
on
read after this. I'll go home and do my research. Come back next time and have something better to say.
Oh wow,
See, a lot of these guys, I have no idea. Who is that?
that's Feng,
Oh,
a fairly old
and this?
character. That's also a character that just came out, Gigas,
And he is what?
a robot.
Oh, okay.
They have a lot of
Yeah,
robots
he doesn't
now.
look human.
Wow, they actually tied 1-1. Here's my problem. For me to enjoy the match, I'd have to focus on what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I told you that this is something I don't usually do. I
Hmm.
don't get to talk about and enjoy while watching at the same time. But let's try to watch what's going on.
All
You'll
right.
see, you'll
All right.
find out how good of a match it is. Oh, he dropped the combo. Ah, okay. I get what happened. First match, Jet won the set. When when a player loses a match, he has an option of changing characters.
Yeah. I picked that up a
Uh,
while. Yeah.
from the way things look, Jaynine managed to find something that'll counter pick Jetmishima's Devil Jin, which earned him the set that he won prior to this.
Ah.
It's actually one of the controversial rules these past few days, counter picking. Because
Right.
we have this jargon called character loyalist.
Hmm.
People picking just one main and just sticking to that
Yeah.
character through thick or
Yeah.
thin.
Through and through.
But yeah, the game somehow evolved. Counter picking is a
Do you
thing
stick
now.
to one character or do you switch as well?
I just play one character,
All right.
not because I decided to stick to it. It's the only character I know how to play.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Oh, that's cool. You did a wave while in between a juggle, and oh, really? He's already in a two-round lead, and I think we've only talked about just already 4 or 5 topics. That was fast. But that's dropping combos. You could tell that he's having jitters. Turning pressure. I'll take that back. He managed to escape that
Hmm.
grab that easily. I wish they'll be cheering when J9 managed to snatch around, because people usually get wild when it's the final
Hmm.
round. The way fighting games usually do. Right, rising four, back four. Oh really? Oh, it's finished. Okay.
All right.
That was fast.
Mhm.
Okay.